Deep in the heart of a secluded forest, the Miller family decided to spend a weekend away from the hustle of city life. They rented a cabin, tucked far from civilization, surrounded by towering trees. It was supposed to be a peaceful retreat, but something felt off from the moment they arrived. The father, James, went to chop some wood while his wife, Sarah, and their two children, Emma and Ben, unpacked. The air was thick with tension, as if the forest itself was watching them. The wind whispered through the branches, but it wasn't the gentle sound of nature. There was an underlying menace. As dusk fell, they sat down for dinner. The cabin was strangely cold, and the lights flickered. Sarah made a joke to lighten the mood, but her laughter was cut short when a distant sound echoed through the trees. It sounded like footsteps, heavy and deliberate, approaching the cabin. James grabbed a flashlight and stepped outside, thinking it was someone lost in the woods. He didn't return. Minutes passed, then hours. Sarah's unease grew as the kids fell silent. She called for James, but there was no response. Panic gripped her as the door creaked open. James's flashlight lay outside, shattered, his bloodied jacket tossed aside. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed from the darkness. Sarah rushed to the door, but before she could step out, a figure appeared in the doorway. Covered in blood, it was a man with hollow eyes and a twisted smile. "You're next," he hissed. The cabin was plunged into chaos as the man stormed in, dragging Sarah and the children into the cold night. No one heard their screams. When the authorities arrived days later, they found the cabin abandoned. Bloodstains marked the floors, and the forest stood silent once more. The Millers were gone, vanished into the woods, and the man was never found.